Now listen, let me tell you something. I'm so upset with Remy Ma. How dare you? You treat that black goddess of a man who sat there and waited on you 17th and umpteenth years.
A mutual friend by the name of DJ K Slay, he actually introduced us to each other. She actually reached out to him and told him she was infatuated with me, and he made the connection.
It's safe to say that things have gotten ridiculously messy between Remy, Massachusetts and Papoose, the once celebrated hip-hop couple who were often praised for their loyalty and love. But now, that picture-perfect image of black love goals has crumbled in the most dramatic and public way possible. If you've been keeping up, you already know this situation has everything: accusations of cheating, exposed text messages, heated social media posts, and even a world champion boxer smack dab in the middle of it all. Yep, you heard that right, this is not your average celebrity breakup story. So grab some tea because this one's boiling over. Let's start from the beginning. The drama between Remy, Massachusetts and Papoose exploded when Remy publicly accused her husband of having an affair with Claressa Shields, a world-class athlete who's been labeled the greatest woman boxer alive. Now, let's pause for a second because this isn't just a random person. Claressa is one of the most successful boxers in history, with multiple championship belts under her name, and apparently, she's been spending a little too much time in Papoose's corner. According to Remy, her husband and Claressa have been sneaking around, and the proof? Well, Remy claims she has receipts, and she's not afraid to use them.
He reached out to me, he was like, Remy wants to do a song with you. I was like, oh, really? He was like, I'm gonna tell you, I think she like you. He's like, but I'm gonna let you know, she's crazy.
In a now deleted Instagram post, Remy shared screenshots of an alleged text exchange between Papoose and Claressa. In these messages, Claressa reportedly expressed frustration, saying things like, you are the one who is married. If you can't at least sleep on the phone with me, or be with me in person, it shouldn't be a big deal to let me know you made it home safe. She even suggested that their communication should be better, considering the circumstances. And y'all, Remy was not having it. She captioned the post with some choice words, calling Papoose names, mocking Claressa's career, and letting the world know that this so-called champion apparently cowered when faced with her voice. This is the woman ye all calling a champ. She hung up as soon as she heard me, Remy wrote. Oh, but she didn't stop there. She ended her rant by claiming Claressa wasn't even the only woman Papoose was dealing with. Ouch.
So now we know Remy and Papoose as black love couples. We've been knowing that for years. Pap held Remy down while she served 6 years in prison.
But let's zoom in on Claressa for a second because her reaction added a whole new layer to this mess. Instead of staying quiet, Claressa clapped back hard. She hopped on social media and fired shots right back at Remy. How are you mad when you've got 2 boyfriends? She posted. Now, this little comment set off a chain reaction because, as you can imagine, Remy wasn't going to let that slide. She came back swinging, denying the accusation and claiming that she's a one-man woman. According to her, she's been loyal her entire marriage, even when she had every reason not to be. But Claressa wasn't buying it. She doubled down, saying Remy looked foolish airing all this out in public and should focus on her own issues instead of dragging her name through the mud.
Y'all wanna know what really gets on my nerves, that grinds my gears, grinds them so bad, is that when y'all think I give.
And listen, while all of this was playing out, Papoose wasn't exactly sitting on the sidelines. He decided to break his silence and address the situation head on. In a scathing post of his own, he flipped the script and accused Remy of being the cheater. That's right, he claimed that she was the one who had been stepping out on their marriage, not him. He even went as far as calling her a manipulator and a narcissist, saying that she's been twisting the narrative to make herself look like the victim. According to Papoose, he's been asking for a divorce for years, but Remy has refused to handle things like an adult. Instead, he says she's been clout chasing on social media and dragging their private issues into the public eye. And if you thought things couldn't get messier, think again. Papoose didn't just stop at words, he brought receipts of his own. He posted a photo of Remy cozying up to battle rapper Eazy, the Block Captain, a man she's been rumored to be involved with for over a year. According to Papoose, this photo was taken last Christmas when he was home with their daughter, and Remy was apparently off celebrating the holidays with her new man. He even addressed the long-standing rumor that he had physically confronted Eazy at a rap battle event. I didn't hit him because he was with my wife, Papoose clarified. I hit him because he shook my hand and then slept with her. Whew, the audacity.
Remy and Eazy, the Block Captain.
Oh my God, I hope they don't find out about this because you know it's a possibility.
But let's not forget about Eazy in all of this because oh boy, he had some things to say too. In a video that went viral, Eazy spilled even more tea about the situation, claiming that Papoose has known about his relationship with Remy for 2 years. He even alleged that Papoose went as far as planting a recording device in Remy's car to catch her in the act. According to Eazy, the whole thing has been blown way out of proportion, and Papoose is just trying to play the victim. Eazy did not shy away from addressing the rumors about an alleged altercation with Papoose last year. While Papoose claimed to have knocked Eazy out for betraying him after shaking his hand, Eazy offered a different perspective. He dismissed Papoose's account, stating that the confrontation was far less dramatic. According to Eazy, Papoose tried to catch him off guard but failed to overpower him. He suggested there were witnesses who could verify his version of events, though he did not provide any concrete evidence. Eazy also speculated that Papoose's anger might not stem solely from the alleged affair. Instead, he hinted that jealousy over Remy's success with her Chrome 23 battle rap league could be a factor. Eazy, who has been one of the league's standout performers, suggested that Papoose resented no longer being the center of Remy's attention. He implied that the conflict was less about loyalty and more about ego, claiming Papoose struggled to accept that Remy was building something independently, with Eazy in the spotlight.
Look at Remy Ma, y'all. Papoose. Yeah, I'm looking at Remy Ma and Papoose, man. What's going on?
Meanwhile, social media has been abuzz with reactions as fans dissect every detail of the ongoing drama. Some criticize the irony of Papoose accusing Remy of clout chasing while airing his grievances publicly on Instagram. Others question Eazy's motives for engaging so openly in the controversy, noting that his willingness to spill details only added to the chaos. The debate continues, with fans divided on who is truly at fault and whether the situation can become even more outrageous.
I was gonna say, and if they weren't together, if they were separated and Pap was with Claressa and Rem was with homie Eazy, I don't understand why it even came to a head yesterday. Like, because it seems like they knew.
Now, let's circle back to Claressa, because while all this chaos was unfolding, she decided to raise the stakes. Instead of letting her name get dragged through the mud, she challenged Remy to settle things in the ring. Yep, you heard that right. Claressa Shields, a professional boxer with an undefeated record, publicly invited Remy, Massachusetts to a boxing match. February 2nd, she posted, "Come get your tail hoop." And honestly, the internet lost its collective mind after that. People were quick to point out that, while Remy might be tough, there's no way she's stepping into the ring with someone like Claressa without some serious consequences. But hey, stranger things have happened.
But listen to me. I know it's early, but it's an emergency. It's an emergency.
As if the drama wasn't already juicy enough, fans have been weighing in nonstop, and the responses have been nothing short of hilarious. One person wrote, "Arguing online in the same house in different rooms is wild," suggesting that Remy and Papoose might still be living together while all of this is happening. Another fan chimed in with, "Begging a married man for attention is horrible. Let's do better, ladies." And honestly, that comment seems to sum up the general sentiment about Claressa's involvement in this mess. While many people sympathize with her being dragged into Remy and Papoose's toxic marriage, others feel like she should have known better than to get involved with a married man in the first place. Speaking of toxicity, let's talk about how messy this entire situation has become. Remy, Massachusetts and Papoose were once viewed as the epitome of hip-hop loyalty. Their story was inspiring a man holding down his woman while she served time in prison, and a couple who seemed to genuinely love and support each other through thick and thin. But now, their image has been completely shattered. The public back and forth, the accusations, the exposed messages, it's all starting to feel like a reality show gone wrong.
The hype, you know what I'm saying? Papoose is the best. I'm not ashamed to say that. I walk humble, but I am the best.
And what about their daughter? That's one aspect of this drama that seems to have been completely overlooked. While Remy and Papoose are busy airing their dirty laundry for the world to see, their child is caught in the middle of this mess. Papoose even mentioned her in one of his posts, saying that he stayed quiet for her sake. But honestly, at this point, the damage has already been done. It's hard not to feel bad for her, knowing that one day she might come across all of this chaos online. So where do things go from here? It's clear that the marriage between Remy and Papoose is over, but the way they've chosen to handle their split has left a lot to be desired. Instead of parting ways quietly and respectfully, they've turned their breakup into a public spectacle, dragging everyone, including Claressa Shields and Eazy the Block Captain, into their mess. And while it's entertaining for us on the outside looking in, it's also a little sad to see how far they've fallen.
She didn't say anything about it, but she hopped online to just apologize because it's her event. People pay money to see these rap battles and stuff like that. It's a real thing. The whole rap battle thing is like a real thing. So
at this point, the best thing for everyone involved would be to take a step back, log off social media, and handle their issues privately. But knowing how these things usually go, we probably haven't seen the last of this drama. So what do you think? Is Remy, Massachusetts justified in calling out Papoose and Claressa publicly? Or should she have handled this behind closed doors? And do you think Papoose is really the victim here? Or is he just as messy as everyone else in this situation? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below, because this story is far from over. Thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.